Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the veteran workhorse. Here's James Conner. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Play fake. Murray. They'll roll him out right. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Open man here is Benson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. Murray a give. This is Conner. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll fake it to Conner. Now Murray. He'll buy some time right. That's to the right side. He's got Ryman. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Murray giving to Conner on the option. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Flushed out right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown, Cardinals. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this 1st quarter. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. And he gets it down to the 32. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete to McBride. Touchdown! And now this offense gets ready to take over the football. 1st and 10. The drive will start with Conner, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. Throwing on first down is Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Murray now running left off the option. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop. And it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
Dancing to his left. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. An option handoff given to Connor. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
To throw, it's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They start the drive with Connor. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Murray. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
He'll get that complete to Harrison. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. That's complete to McBride. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the gun, Murray. That's caught. It's a rookie from Oregon. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Able to get this one to McBride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. And Wilson in motion left. 1st down, Murray. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a... So we are in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. A final shot before half for Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
I told you, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere.
So we are at halftime. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Third quarter starts with a run from Connor. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Murray now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st. Here's Connor on the read option. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. From the gun, a give to Connor. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line. Now Murray. Flush to his right. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
On 1st down, it's Benson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Murray. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. He'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. They'll roll. Oh, no, he lost the football. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And able to work his way down to the 16. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd down and 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And they run the option on 2nd down. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. And we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Now Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Cardinals are going to have a first down. And that's a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Connor is in. Touchdown, Arizona. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So he'll take a knee here to